friends, and welcome to what's going to be a very chaotic plan with me. I'm already guaranteeing it. Welcome to the chaos. We are filming the week of the 10th through the 16th of March, and I'm using a little bit of a hodgepodge. So of all these stickers that Andrea made to go with this kit, because she destashed it to me, so we have these things, as well as we have the washi and full boxes of this ODDLOOP Pokemon kit. We're just gonna rock and roll with it, okay? We're gonna do our best, and our best will have to be good enough because there is no other option. We're gonna be using the Catch 'em All foil bundle in Pixie Rainbow. It comes with the header overlays. This page is standard. We got the overlays, we got the washi, we got the underlays, as well as I'm pulling in this. It's like a tarot card. It's just in the same foil, and I'm gonna need something. You'll see. You will see. We will not be using these checklists, but we will be using these things for our glitter headers, and I'll need to use this box, and I'm literally just gonna put this over it because we're just doing our best, okay? It's very fitting that it would just be a do our best type of situation, okay? It's just how it's gonna have to be. So, welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I'm going to be using the days of the week from my shop as well. These are going to be in font choice 5, unfoiled. And let's get into it. The Monday of this week, it was a good old post office drop. We had grocery run. We got McDonald's. We did laundry. We worked. We did all the things. And then whenever I got home, I did FaceTime with my friend Christy. I had like a lot of, it was a very chat heavy day. I talked to her for like quite some time, as I always do. And then I did have a scheduled phone call with my friend Liz, and that may seem like dramatic to have like a scheduled phone call with one of your best friends. But like, Liz is a busy girl, I'm a busy girl. So basically, if we don't schedule a phone call, we just don't talk. She's not much of a texter, and we looked while we were on the phone, and our last phone call was the beginning of November. So we had quite a bit to catch up on. So we talked on the phone for a few hours, and then I cooked dinner. I think I made taco. No, that's a lie. I actually made chicken cutlets, and we made like Cobb salads, and it was fucking delicious. We use the date numbers from my shop. These are in font choice 5 in Pixie Rainbow, and then the holes are whole choice 3. And then Chris and I did play some Magic. If you've been following along, we are preparing to do like a little tournament with some friends. So we're just really like honing in on our decks. We may be building new decks tonight, which I'm excited about. Yeah, so that was Monday. Tuesday, we did our classic. We went shopping, we got lunch. I came home and I FaceTimed with Christy. I like had a very boring week this week, like activities wise, so there was a lot of just chit-chatting, you know. So we chit-chatted on the phone a bit, which was grand, and then I had a little game night with my friend Emily. I think me and Christy just like chatted while I worked, because she this week she was working on organizing her books and destashing some stuff, and I was being some moral support, you know. So that's what that was about. These 2 days, we were working on that project together. And then I had game night with my friend Emily, and I read, I think this night, here's my phone. I think I was continuing reading, I don't mark read every day, but I've read at least one chapter every day this year because I want to have a year-long streak on Fable, which is like so stupid, but it's helping. I finished reading First Time Caller, which was a book club book, so make sure you're subscribed over at Hannah's Reading Realm if you're interested in the bookish content. It would make my heart so happy. I would really love to grow that channel. And yeah, so there will be a full spoiler-filled reading vlog for that, as there has been for every book club book since I started on that YouTube channel. Okay, what do we want to put? This is going to be, okay, so I think I'm mainly just going to try separating colors. We'll throw a Snorlax here, and we'll do our boy here. Okay, that'll be fine. And then here we will do Miss Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. So Wednesday, sorry, I'm like, this is gonna be a chaotic plan with me. You've already been warned, but because this is like not even, this is barely a kit and it's not a format or anything I'm familiar with, it's just gonna be chaos. Okay, welcome. So Wednesday, I watched, in the morning I woke up and watched Deal or No Deal Island. I don't have cable. I've actually never in my adult life had cable. Like any time of my whole life living alone, I just have like streaming services. And so I can't, basically Deal or No Deal Island is on like live TV. So I had to wait to watch it on streaming till the next day. So I always watch it in the morning and then text so I can talk to my dad about it when I call him. But I watched some YouTube and then I called my dad. I got fast food. Basically on Wednesdays, Chris always gets himself lunch. He would get me something if I wanted it. It's not like he's like, F you, I'm not getting you anything. But I don't like the place he orders from because the one time I got food there, it made me sick. So he actually is boycotting them currently. He says he is. We'll see. I don't really trust and believe it because I just don't. But we'll see. But I got myself food and then I read Tuesday. I started, actually this was the day I finished First Time Caller, and I started reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which I don't know when this video will come out, probably sometime this year, but it's a rereading Harry Potter as an adult video, and I annotated the whole thing physically. It was such a fun experience. So I began that this day. And I did some filming. What? Couldn't tell you. And why I filmed in the evening? Also couldn't tell you. I pretty much never film at night. So that in itself, confusing. Very confused by that behavior. When Thursday I worked, watched YouTube, went for a walk, and then I finished Harry Potter. And basically Andrea had texted me about the Amazon first reads that were like announced for March, I guess, I don't know. And so I picked one because it said, I literally did not even read the description. I went off of the vibes that said, for fans of Sarah Adams and Abby Jimenez, two of my all-time favorite romance authors. So I was just like, whatever, I'll pick it up. And I did, and it was called If Tomorrow Never Comes by Alice and Ashley. 5 stars. It was so good. And that will be in a video that's going to come out at the end of April. That's like me reading arcs for a week, or however long, however many for a month. Me reading arcs for the whole video. But 5 stars. It was so good. So good. And I can't wait to get a physical version. That's how much I loved it, that like I need to go like buy it and support this girl because it's so good. And then I put all of her other books on my Amazon wish list because I want to read everything Girly Pop has ever written. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like these pastel colors with this. Wish it was more like traditional rainbow, but, or I should have done pastel rainbow foil, but it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, we're just going with what we have for this spread, and that's just gonna kind of be the mindset because I don't think in general it's gonna come out very good. But I'm trying to use up some stuff that I have, and this was one of the things that I had. I'm using Bulbasaur because he's cute. Cute, 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 cute. If you're a Pokemon person, are you a water, grass, or fire starter? I feel like, or do you mix it up? Are you weird? If you mix it up, depending on like what game it is, you're weird. You're weird. You just are. I think Chris is like that, and he's weird. And we're gonna use Psyduck. You guys, if you have ever seen Chris, know Chris, have experienced Chris, this is Chris. He's Psyduck. He just is. If he's a Pokemon, he'd be Psyduck. He just would. He just would. But I am a fire starter girl, always and forever. But any hoodly doodle. Friday, I had decided I was gonna take Chris out on a date. I was like, I'm gonna take you on a date today. Ooh, it's gonna be so fun. And so I took him to Snooze, which like, is more expensive. It's on the more expensive end for just like breakfast food. IMO. Oh, maybe I'll just use some of these washies instead of using that, this food lover thing. That doesn't even really make sense. Haha. Loophole. Okay. I do wish, I think, this is going to be really dumb what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. Okay, I have like, this is like sticker paper that like doesn't foil that I couldn't return. And so I have it cut up. I am going to cut it again. And like stick it on here so I can just pull off all of these in like one go. Does that make sense? This might be a fail, but we'll fail together. No, that was a mega success. Mega success. Mega success. I love that I'm doing this. This is working out great. This is what we call being creative when you're using a kit that you're not used to, but you don't want to have it go to waste. So we'll do this here. And then grab the green. But yeah, so we go to Snooze. I always get the pancake flight. Bitch just got rid of my favorite flavor, which was the blueberry lemon. It's just gone. They don't have it anymore. Our waiter was fucking weird. But it was still a good day, a good breakfast. We both enjoyed it. But we did that, and then we came home. We played some Magic. I did some working. I wrote with Chris. I don't know what that was about. Oh, I think that I know. We went to the store and bought Magic, and then we bought Lands, which is like, I'm not gonna get into all of it because I'm sure y'all don't give a shit. But we did that, and then we did come home and we opened the new box of cards Chris got. So that's what that was about. Then we had game night, and towards the end of game night, I started to develop a headache. Also got my period this week, which was really annoying. It was just a whole situation. But basically, I got a really bad headache that night, and I like took medicine at game night, and then I came home and the headache persisted, and then I was like, okay, I'll sleep it off. Okay. It's like a little bit too tall, so we're just going to do this. Okay. So we're making this kit work for us. Okay, guys, that's all this is we are making it work for us. So yeah, I got a really bad headache, and then whenever I woke up the next day, it was like, it hurt to open my eyes type of headache. So we were like into migraine area, which was really tragic. So I did mark that I had a migraine on Saturday morning, but like I had to work. It was not an option, which extra sucked. Okay, that's kind of cute. Kind of, not like super cute. There's no deco, so we're gonna, I don't want to use the, maybe I'll use, oh yeah, okay. We'll do the text up here that says Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Okay. But I had to work, so work happened despite it. It finally went away though, thank God. And then we, I had a YouTube bitch while I was working. Then we got McDonald's, and then I did read. I'm just gonna put that there, so it's like the little Pokemon walking around in the town. This was the day that I finished that If Tomorrow Never Comes by Alice and Ashley. Sunday I worked, watched YouTube, went on a walk. I started reading. I read all of Crash Landing, which was another arc that I got by Annie McQuinton, I think her name was. And I was just feeling sad this night, so I marked that I was a sad biatch, okay? So, we need to focus now. This is looking okay. We're gonna put these on their respective character if the character exists in the kit. So Pikachu will get Pikachu. Squirtle will get Squirtle. Bulbasaur will get Bulbasaur. Charmander will get Charmander. Okay, and then the other ones that I have aren't like any of these characters. Ditto is going to get the line overlay. Jigglypuff, or we'll put Butterfree on Snorlax. Jigglypuff will get Vulpix. Why not? Psyduck can get Jolteon. And is that Gengar? Gengar? Or Haunter? One of the two. I can never keep those two straight. We'll get Meowth. Okay. And then technically these boxes don't have anything. So, where are my tweezers? I will just do the little... So this is just like the starter for Pokemon. We'll just do them in the corners. Make it kind of like a little overlay. We're just trying our best. Like we said, we're making it work for us. It's not like a preferred format, but the art is so dang cute that we're making it work. We just are. We just are. And then we just have to do our header overlays, and then we will be able to zoom in and do the day by day, which should be less chaotic, I think. I mean, maybe. We'll see. We will see. Okay. But yeah. Ugh, I slept so bad this week. My sleep was, I was like not falling asleep till 3 or 4 in the morning, sleeping super late, waking up a ton. And like I said, I did get my period this week. I don't know what was going on. It was super freaking early, and last month it was super freaking late. So I think just I did like a lot of traveling, and I haven't traveled in so long. So I think that just kind of was fucking with my body. She was recalibrating, you know? So, but I think that's why my emotions have kind of been all over the place lately as well, because I have been really mentally struggling. I don't know if anybody else is feeling it currently, but I'm just like feeling like a sad girl. I don't really like have words for how I'm feeling, but not good. That's the word I have for it, is I've been feeling not stellar. I'm not live, laugh, loving any of it. So last glitter header, and we'll zoom in to do the day by day. I'm so goddamn excited to be done filming after this. Okay, moving on into the day by day. So we're gonna start with 5 little things on Monday. I'm gonna try to make what I have work, and I do have my like old back in the day. Tell me if you've been around since the Plan With Me's, where I would use my kit leftovers binder. If you remember that, comment down below, because you're a fucking real one if you've been around since then. That's crazy. It's probably about 5 years ago, Plan With Me's. Okay, so we're gonna use some mini icons, of course. We will use our envelope for post office drop. And then we'll use our grocery cart for groceries. We'll use the fast food icon for McDonald's, and we do a full sheets of those in the shop if you're looking for that. We'll use our laundry basket for laundry, and then our desktop computer for working. And then my scripts are gonna be in font choice 16, I believe, which is like an 8-bit font. Super cute for this week. I'm gonna grab my PO drop. Wait till you see. How cute is that with this kit? Love it, love it, love it. We'll grab groceries. McDonald's. Laundry. I actually have laundry going right now, and it desperately needs to be flipped, but this is my last video in my string of 4 videos I'm filming today, so had to just finish what I was doing. Then I will mark that I talked on the phone with my friend Christy. I talked to my friend Liz. I'm gonna grab like one of these strips of washi that I have left from here, I think. It'll be fine. Then I did cook and played Magic with Chris. Because I don't have like patterned stuff, I have like half as many boxes, so I am a little bit stressed. That's why I brought in that like washi strip. I'll bring in what I can from what I have of the kit. So for talking on the phone with Christy, I'm gonna bring in this phone from the Doodles, and then I'm gonna grab the phone mini icon for talking to Liz. Then I'm gonna grab the cutting board for cooking. We do have full sheets of the cutting boards in my shop. And the playing card icon for playing games with Chris. Grab a custom with Christy, with Liz, cook, and with Chris. Okay. Then we'll move in to Tuesday, which the first thing we're gonna mark is Chris and I going shopping, and then I will mark Chris and I getting lunch. And talking on the phone with Christy. Guess we'll use this. Sure. For shopping, we'll grab a shopping bag from the mini icons sheet. For getting lunch with Chris, we'll grab the place setting icon from the mini icons sheet. And then for talking on the phone, I'll grab something from my binder. These are from McPlans. I'm pretty sure her shop is no longer open, unfortunately, but they're like these super cute little FaceTiming stickers. So I'm going to use the shopping script from the foil bundle, which will be in font choice 6. Then I'll use with Chris to mark us getting lunch. And then with Christy to mark chatting with her again. Good enough. And then I did chit chat with Emily. And I did read. So we're gonna do like an old-fashioned trick. Back in the day, when I would use like mini kits, I would cut these boxes in half and make my own squared off box, which still works just fine when need be. So for having a little game night with Emily, I'm gonna grab some sort of gaming sticker to mark that. Grab this, why not? The colors we are using are all over the place, so it's all good. And then we'll use this books sticker. So for gaming with Emily, we'll grab a with Emily custom, and we'll grab a read from my custom multi. On to Wednesday, the first turn we're gonna mark is that I did watch Deal or No Deal Island. I did have quite a bit of a YouTube binge, and I did talk with my dad this day. So for watching Deal or No Deal Island, I'm going to use the TV icon from the mini icons sheet. We do full sheets of these in the shop. For YouTube binge, I'm going to grab a YouTube laptop from SPC. And then for talking to my dad, I'm going to use the other like phone icon from the mini icons sheet. Grab a YouTube binge from here. And then we do have a with dad and a Dondi. Perfect. And then I did get fast food. I read. We'll grab this big guy here to mark reading. And I filmed. I have a blue little thing for that. Okay. So for fast food, we're gonna grab a fast food icon from the mini icons sheet. Again, we have full sheets of these in the shop. I'm gonna grab a sticker to mark reading. Maybe. And for filming, I'll grab the film camera from the mini icons sheet. So for fast food, I'm gonna grab the fast food script from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 5. I'll grab read from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 3. And then I'll grab film from my custom multi, which is font choice 16. And that's the first half. Moving into the second half, I'm gonna mark working. Mark it with green, I guess. Sure. Mark work. And YouTube binge, I will mark with this. Sure, why not? This is like kind of crooked, I feel. It's staying crooked. So for work, we'll toss that in. For YouTube binge, we will toss this in. Good enough. We'll grab our scripts. We've got work. We've got YouTube binge. Perfect. Down here, I'm gonna mark that I went for a walk. That I did do a bunch of reading. And I watched Traders. So if we're going for a walk, I'm just gonna use a heart icon from the mini icons sheet. For reading, we will use this e-reader foiled icon in black foil. And then for Traders, we're gonna use the TV icon from my shop. Again, we've got full sheets of those in the shop. For going on a walk, I'm just gonna use the workout script from the foil bundle. It's in font choice 5. And for reading, I'll grab read from my custom multi, which is in font choice 16, and then we'll grab a Traders custom. Perfect. Then here, we will mark that Chris and I did go out to a cute little brekkie date. To snooze, and then we picked up the magic cards that we were looking for. We needed to get lands, like I mentioned. And I came home and I did some work that needed to get done. So for us going out for breakfast, I'm gonna grab a sticker for that. I grabbed this like fried egg. It's from Once More With Love, I believe. It's just, I happen to be using a spread that has yellow. I'm gonna use the little playing card icon from the mini icons sheet. And then I'm gonna grab from SPC this little like pill bottle, or no, wrong portion. We'll just grab this to mark work. Snooze. Magic, and work. Cool, cool, cool. Then I will mark that me and Chris went through our cards, we had game night, and I got a headache. This is for going through the cards, this is for game night, and then this will be to mark my head pains. Right there. Okay, and we'll be using this. I could have just used the pill mini icon, but it's fine. For me and Chris going through the cards, I'm just going to use the other heart icon from the mini icons sheet. And then for game night, I will just use this. Will be fine. Lottie with some orange cards. So I'm going to grab a With Chris custom, pop that in here. Then we'll grab game night. Game night. And I'll throw in a headache script because she was something fierce. Saturday, I woke up feeling like a bag of shit. If you know, you know. So I'm gonna mark that and that I worked. Grab this. So for feeling like a bag of shit, grab something else, another pill bottle because I took some Excedrin, of course. Of course. And then for work, I'm just gonna grab the planner because, you know, like I make stickers. Like that makes sense, right? All right. Toss in migraine. Toss in work. Then I will mark that I watched YouTube quite a bit. We got McDonald's, which I'm just gonna use these together. I'm just gonna stack them like this. Good enough. And I did read. I guess I can probably move that up a little bit. Do one of these. Sure. Looks bad, but that's fine. YouTube binge, we'll toss this in. Going to get McDonald's, I'm gonna use the car icon from the mini icons sheet because drive through the drive-through. That's always my mindset. And then for reading, I'll just use the book icon from the mini icons sheet. We do have full sheets of those in the shop. YouTube binge, Mickey D's, and read. Then we'll move on to Sunday, which, thank goodness, because I'm about out of everything. So we'll use this big old box here, the blue one, to mark working. And then this is the only other box that's kind of big that we have left to mark the YouTube binge. So for working here, we will throw in this because I packaged up orders. We can toss that in for YouTube binge. Work. YouTube binge. We'll use the one from the foil bundle, which will be in font choice 4. Then Chris and I did go on a walk this day. I did read, and I was sad. So if we're going on a walk, I'm gonna grab something. We'll grab like a pair of sneakers from my stuff. And then I'll grab another one of these e-readers in black foil for reading. And then for being sad, just gonna grab a You Are Enough heart because I've been not really feeling like enough lately, you know? So we'll grab walk. We will grab read. And we will grab sad bitch. And that's everything. Let's zoom out. I think for this being like bits and bobs and not like a real, excuse you, full kit situation, I think it came out pretty good for me using what I could. But that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!